Hey guys, we're here at Ageless Spa today with Dr. Stillo in an effort to bring you more content, more solutions, more resources. I just wanted to come over here and have a conversation about the things that they do. It's different than what we can offer at Journey. So maybe just a little talk about how you got started. I love what you're doing.
Well, thanks, Travis. And, as a pretty new Journey member, I just have to say we're having a wonderful time and looking forward to a long and continued partnership. Not so much looking forward to push-ups and burpees, but I'll do it.
It's the results that we like, right?
It's the results. When I started in practice for many years, I made the excuse that I don't have time to deal with wellness issues because I barely have time to deal with illness issues. Mm-hmm. And after a while, you realize that that's kind of a cop-out. So 12 or 15 years ago, I took a look at the way I was doing things and said, what's the biggest problem we're facing in America? And it was overweight. So focused on that, went back and learned as much as I could about bariatric medicine, started a program which has been phenomenally successful and extremely busy, and that's really where I got the start. And we left out the exercise part. Now, our first year here in the mall, we had the center area. We still refer to it as the gym. We had a circuit set up. Whenever you go to conferences about spas, they will tell you do not mix spas and exercise. And unfortunately, I think they were right because we had very few takers. What I find now is that with certain folks, when we start them in the bariatric program, we can get them to take off immediately with exercise. Other times it takes a little bit of coaxing, but it just didn't work right having it here. What I think is working right, and we've experienced this over the last couple of years with your group, is getting them hooked with Journey.
Thank you so much. So what is typically the first step when people come in, they're struggling with their weight? What is typically the first step that happens at Ageless?
Well, the first step in our program is why are you here and how is it affecting you? And then what can we come up with a plan that will work for you, but also a plan that you'll do. Mm-hmm. And our program is based on three major tenets. Number one is that you need to know what you're eating and you need to balance it. We found that the keto plan, while it certainly works the best, is sometimes a little daunting for folks. And we segue them into that by putting them on what used to be referred to as the zone diet. And it's a mixture of 33% carbs, 33% protein, the same amount of fat. And have them learn that and have them learn to manage the numbers. Everybody knows the number on that bathroom scale in the morning, and they want to fixate and focus on that number. There's other numbers that are more important to fixate on. So number one is how to balance the diet appropriately. And the second thing would be, how many calories do you need? And that brings us into what we do with metabolic testing. We use a device that you can see here. It's called a calorimeter.
I love this thing.
This is made by a company called Core. And the test is done sitting on a chair, breathing through a machine that picks up how much carbon dioxide you excrete through your lungs over a 10-minute period. And then mathematically, you can break down that if that's 10 minutes worth, what's a day's worth? Mm-hmm. And based on your age, your height, your sex, your weight, you can use an algorithm to determine how much extra would you burn just being up and around. And then thirdly, you can also predict using that same or similar algorithm, what would 30 minutes of brisk walking do in terms of calorie burn. When faced with that number and seeing how many calories you're actually burning during the day, we can be better at recommending calorie intake.